Hello and welcome to the championship game here at the Canadian 4-on-4 Ultimate Championships. We are here in Gatineau, Quebec. Becky Thompson here on the play-by-play today, joined by Alicia Racine on the color commentary. And we've got a great matchup here between Luncheonette, the number 1 seed in the tournament from Sherbrooke, Quebec, facing off against Brunch Money from Halifax, Nova Scotia. The 2017 reigning champions took a break last year, looking to repeat as champs this year. And Alicia, tell me a little bit about what you think we will see today.
Definitely, we've seen some great energy from Brunch Money. There's one player in particular that we've been looking at that's kind of been a bit under the radar, but she has been just a great player on the offensive and the defensive side. Always in the right spot at the right time, and hoping to see more from Lauren Ballantyne.
Yeah, number 14 for Brunch Money. She was absolutely the MVP of their semifinal game, getting them into this final. On the other hand, we've got the likes of Julie Landry with Luncheonette wearing the number 14 shirt down there. She was a scoring machine in their quarterfinal game this morning, so we'll have to watch out for her and Lauren Ballantyne. Of course, both these teams with such deep rosters that has really gotten them this far in the tournament to begin with.
Yeah, I think from both teams it's going to be close just right up until the end. Brunch Money may have had their coffee and bacon to start this final game to get them energized and ready to go, and we'll see definitely momentum coming in from Luncheonette, I have to say.
So Louis winning their semifinal over Tetraphobia earlier today, and Brunch Money taking down Nomo from Alberta. So Nomo and Tetraphobia facing off for the bronze medal game. But right now it is all about who is going to take the 2019 gold medal. Game will get underway. Luncheonette in white, pulling to Brunch Money, who will be in the dark jerseys for this one. So we are underway here. Championship action.
Looking to see a lot of bid Ds. Some good offensive positions here from both teams.
Hunt gets us underway. Resetting to James, who finds quickly. We're seeing the same offensive unit we've seen in the last few games here for Brunch Money back on the field. Turcotte and Hunt is going to be a matchup to watch.
Definitely two big bodies on the field.
James goes the inside-out shot to McPhail in the end zone. Brunch Money, the first ones on the board in this final.
They did look a little bit slow, but I think it was just looking at the Louis' defense, so they can feel it out a bit and put in some good plays, and that was a very good play right there from Brunch Money.
This is one thing that you and I both saw in the semifinal as well. Brunch Money was so clinical on their offensive points. Even with some stagnant offense, they were able to work their way through. As this one, the pressure D, Jessica Sim gets a hand to that one over Julie Davio, and it's going to be an early chance to break for Brunch Money.
Definitely a familiar face from her on the defensive end.
Foster centers to Smith. Hits Ballantyne. Big pressure on the defense. You could hear the ooze from the sideline, but Smith comes down with it anyways.
Good body control there by both players to avoid any dangerous play.
Ballantyne hits Sim, cuts up line. Sim has a wide open receiver, and Foster to the end zone, and it's an early break. Lauren Ballantyne with her first goal of this game, and it's 2-0.
And that's not surprising for Ballantyne. One of the spots she is most seen is in the end zone, and she finds it there to start the scoring for Brunch Money.
So a little bit of a slow start here from Luncheonette. Only 2 points down, plenty of time. Obviously, we're right at the start of this one, and sometimes it does just take a few points to get your feet in a game. As now we see Landry Quigley on the mark. That one, some close pressure there. We're going to have some very exciting matchups in this game today, Alicia.
A lot of similar skill sets from both the men and women on this team.
Turcotte has to reset to Cabot. Dan Turcotte thought about the shot to the end zone, but a pick was called, and so just discussion about what the stall count was. So disc back in play now. Cabot for Louis Luncheonette goes for the hammer, and there is Julie Landry in the end zone, and Louis Luncheonette finds themselves on the board.
Yeah, I think Brunch Money's got to just be a bit more on their toes, coming off a huge win in that semifinal game with a different look from Louis. So they'll hopefully be able to turn it around here on the offensive end and capitalize on putting a point on the board.
Yeah, we saw in the quarterfinals this morning that Big Cat and the Kittens struggled with those hammer looks from Louis Luncheonette. They're so precise and hard to guard. So we'll see if Brunch Money can make any adjustments on that. Hunt struggling to find an option, has James going. James is going to read that one. Looks like just about into the end zone. And then finds the receiver, Jessica Sim. Brunch Money keeping their 2-point lead here at 3-1.
Yep, they're starting to get their groove and find what works for Brunch Money to battle with Louis' defensive pressure.
Going to send it right away to Turcotte. Finds Landry under. Thought about the hammer, resets instead. Now the hammer comes up, and this time Justine Dagenet picks it off. Was watching that all the way, and the help defense to drop off on that one was perfectly timed.
Yeah, that help defense is definitely helpful, and it worked in that situation for Brunch Money.
Now finding Ballantyne up line. Now the hammer from Lauren Ballantyne perfectly into the hands of Tyler Smith. And Brunch Money off to a convincing start here at 4-1.
Ballantyne, no. It looks effortless for her to throw those hammers and get in the end zone. Just did a great job there.
So Gagnon will pick up here for Louis Luncheonette, looking for a response right away. Boisveld with the disc. To the end zone, looking, and it's caught. Sliding catch to the ground. And Louis Luncheonette using their creative choice of throws again to their benefit.
Yeah, good effort bid there from our Louis Luncheonette players to cradle in that disc.
Louis Luncheonette just struggling to maybe find a little bit of momentum so far, but those throws still so precise as this one airs up high, and Martin James gets up big for that one, falling to the ground. Finds the reset with McPhail. McPhail's going to go straight back to James. Looking for Ballantyne in the end zone to make it 5-3, but all credit on that point. That was a trust throw from McPhail to find James just outside of the end zone.
Oh, that started just with him. The vertical to jump up and grab that disc, I have to say, today and this weekend has been unreal from our men. Unreal.
So Luncheonette back out on offense. See if they can generate a quick response. They have so far. Faking the inside flick option, but lacking the resets, has to scoop her all the way back to her own end zone. Now Bernat with the disc. Bovel on the far side finds Bernat in the middle. Around to the end zone, and Julie Davio timed that cut perfectly. Staying close in this one. Brunch Money with a 2-point lead still, 5-3.
Louis definitely looked a little bit stagnant on that last possession. Able to keep their composure and swing the disc to capitalize.
So Louis so far unable to generate a break against this clinical offensive unit from Brunch Money as they go straight to the end zone. James, this time doing it with his speed. So a different skill set coming out here, and he gets to that one, makes it look easy.
Yeah, we've talked about Ballantyne being definitely a star player, but James is coming in real strong today with his speed. It's been great.
Both these teams with deep rosters, a lot of trust in all of their players, of course, but incredible to see some of these players really coming out of the woodwork in this tournament. Dagenet, a bit of pressure there as Davio has it now. Inside backhand shot. It's going to be attacked. Layout D attempt there from Ballantyne. Boisville hangs on. Goes for the reset. Low on options. Up line. Scooped up. Reeled in. And it's 6-4.
Good effort on the defensive end from Brunch Money there. Really aggressive on the marks, and each of the disc being swung there, they were just inches away from grabbing that disc. Not close enough, though.
So Louis, another chance now to get a break. A break could be a bit of a momentum swing in their favor. Currently haven't been able to generate that turn from this offensive unit yet. Looks like there's a call on the mark, so Hunt will tap the disc in on stall 1 here. Has McPhail up line. McPhail, the blade to James in the end zone. And we have seen that combination of McPhail and James so many times early in this game. They make it 7-4.
Yeah, I think they're really using their roster. Brunch Money's doing a good job at showing each person being a threat on the field, which is making it hard for Louis Luncheonette to really adjust.
So 7-4. Lots of time left in this game, but as you just mentioned, Alicia, they'll have to find some adjustments. Brunch Money clinical so far, and there's a clinical point from Louis Luncheonette to answer right back. They make that one look easy, spreading the field and all the way into the end zone.
And moving the disc quick, I think that's what's important, getting the disc down there as quick as possible to be able to get in the end zone and score. Louis did a good job there in that last play.
So the same offensive unit from Brunch Money back on the field. We're starting to see some of the same defensive players staying out here for Louis Luncheonette as well, with the likes of Turcotte back on the field. That one hanging up, and this is a uncharacteristic turnover here from the offensive unit for Brunch Money.
I think she was hoping that he could jump miles and miles in the air for that one. Unfortunately, just a bit too high.
Turcotte will tap it in. A chance for Luncheonette to break, looking for Landry, and James does well. Gets there, avoids the contact as well. See Julie Landry there, wanted that one so badly, but just a little bit too far out of her reach. To the end zone for James. Layout bid attempt from Cabot. And it's picked off. James a little bit too casual on that one. And Landry can grab it, get the D here for Louis Luncheonette.
A little bit of a predicted pass there, I would say. Maybe needed to more look towards his end zone.
So 2 turnovers from this offensive line and 1 point. Maybe a bit of a momentum shift here if Luncheonette can get this break. Landry, good footwork to keep her feet in bounds. Cabot finds Debian Blais. Now Turcotte. The hammer from Cabot. Julie Landry reels it in. Doesn't have the next option. Goes for the reset and then into the end zone and keeps her feet in bounds. That is the first break for Louis Luncheonette, and they close the gap to 1.
That's a good hustle there by Louis Luncheonette. A few turnovers in that last possession, but they were really able to, find the players in the right time in the right moment and score on that play.
Gray picks up here, and he's going to shoot, looking for Sim in the end zone, who reads it. Has the reset in Smith. Smith and Sim and Gray content to pass it around the outside here. And a huge layout D. Julien Bernard gets his hand to that one, and we've seen him do that throughout this tournament.
That was unreal. He's soaring through that air. That big D. Run through D.
Sim close on that one, but Boisveld gets it. Looking for the next option, goes for the double happiness, and it's just lasered a little bit too far away from Bernard. He was so open on that far side, but just the speed of that disc too far away from him.
I think the flow on Louis Lejeton's that last play, they were cutting each other off a bit too much, which caused the turnover.
Valentine now looking for another break to answer back. Valentine tried to attack that one through coverage. Can't quite get there. Now Boisveld finds Davio. Resets back and now to the end zone. Boisveld with the goal. Keeps this one tied up now at 7-7.
That is just what they needed. That little bit of push, those 2 plays to just score. I think they did a great job, and that layout D was unreal to help them out and get that momentum shift for sure.
So Hunt will pick up the disc here. 7-7. Like you said, a momentum shift for sure. See if Brunch Money can answer. Quigley gets Hunt on the near sideline. Looks like a pick was called upfield. James still with no mark on him in the backfield here.
Good pressure defense by Louis.
Quigley up line. James does well to seal out Cabot. Quigley fakes the scoober. Looking into the end zone. McPhail this time running onto that one. And Brunch Money definitely a good response that they needed to get a hold here.
Louis definitely had some good defense there. Good pressure defense. Number 13, Dan Turcotte. A lot of pressure on the Brunch handlers.
So Brunch Money 1 point away from taking half. See if they can generate a break to do so. The hammer to the far side of the field, and it's going to sail out of bounds, and I think that's a bit of a gift here back to Brunch. Louis Luncheonette throwing a very early stall count hammer and out of bounds.
Just not a smart play on that last throw.
Sim finds herself open under. Valentine to the end zone. That is in for the break, making it 9-7. Brunch Money taking half.
Good energy in the last 2 points there by Brunch Money.
So we're going to take a 30-second break here. Very quick half times, and we'll be back. Second half championship game action coming up. Welcome back to the championship game here at the 4-on-4 Canadian Ultimate Championships. An interesting first half here between Louis Luncheonette and Brunch Money. Game of runs. Brunch Money going up, getting themselves a 2-point lead. Louis Luncheonette able to climb back in to tie it up. And now Brunch Money closing it out to a 2-point lead at halftime. They're currently up 9-7. Davio looking for the next option, finds Gagnon to the end zone, gets up and attacks that one. Boisvert, but it looks like there was a discussion, signal for the goal, and that one will stand. A good immediate answer out of halftime here for Louis Luncheonette.
I think that's just about the energy they need to stay in this game. Just down one, Louis got to keep the energy up and potentially maintain the lead.
Hunt looking for the option under in McPhail. Resetting now with James. This Hunt and Turcotte battle, still a great matchup to watch. Both very physical players fighting for their space. Quigley finds Hunt. Scuba to the end zone, and that one just rushed the decision a little bit and will give Louis a chance to get a break back.
I think when Turcotte just backed up a bit to try to get that poach, Brunch Money didn't know how to react.
Looking for Landry just outside of the end zone. Looking to tie this up right out of halftime. Cabot to the end zone. Julie Landry extends to make that grab. Incredible athletic play. And Louis Luncheonette right out of halftime. 2 unanswered points to tie it up.
Landry's excited definitely by that point with the free throw celebration, as we just saw. Definitely going to help them keep the energy up and stay in this game.
Brunch Money still looking for their first point out of halftime. Gray goes up line, looking for Smith. Bernard, the athletic diving attempt on defense. Not quite there. Now it's into the end zone for Sim, and Brunch Money find their first point out of halftime, keep their lead by 1.
I think they, maybe had a few sips of coffee to spike up their game. That point definitely is going to help them.
Yeah, you never want to come out of halftime with 3 unanswered points. That definitely would have been quite the game changer. This one now still locked, a close head-to-head battle. It's what you want and what you expect from 2 teams in the final. Landry under. Goes back to Desbiens Blais. See, Turcotte thought about the hammer there. Landry and Ballantyne fighting for space in the end zone. Now, Cabot will go around to the far side, trying to open up the field here. Louis Luncheonette using their patience right now. You can see players shaking their heads at each other. They can congested that area. Need to spread the field, gain some space here. So they go back to the reset now. Cabot on the near sideline. Now goes for the scoober. Perfectly weighted and put into the hands of Dan Turcotte. 10-10 here in this final.
That cheeky scoober to the end zone. They were getting just a bit crowded on their offensive, just swarming in a bit too much but they were able to reset, swing the disc, and get it in and score.
So quick update, the bronze medal game is also all tied up at 14-14 right now, Tetraphobia versus Nomo. So these top 4 teams, very similar, close together. As James has it now, near sideline. Goes inside to Quigley. Quigley is going to air it up, and James gets the body position and has the height and makes it look easy.
No hesitation there from James. A regular spot that we've seen him in this game. Just being a force to be reckoned with his height, for sure.
Both of these teams doing a great job of weighting those passes into the end zone so well. We haven't seen too many that have been overshot. Landry finds Turcotte. Cabot looking for Landry. Ballantyne, the bid attempt just on the end zone line. Goes for the reset. Turcotte almost went for that one. His player, Damien Blais there, got to call him off on that one.
Definitely had a lot of sideline talk right now.
Yeah, there was a pick called. See Landry there asking the sideline to take a second. Let them figure it out on the field. There's a lot of congestion in that end zone space for sure. So not hard to see why there may have been a pick called. Reset to Cabot. Now going for the around flick. Huge grab. Landry on the far side keeps that one in possession for her team. Goes for the big reset now. Pressure defense from Brunch Money, and now back to the end zone. Landry, the deserved goal. Great to see the disc back in her hands. Another celebration, and Louis Luncheonette keep this one tied up.
It all starts with Landry. As we discussed before the game, she is a star. That play definitely worthy of the point. It's good they were able to capitalize. She was working hard with the congestion on the pick, and they've got it resolved, and they were able to score.
Brunch Money set up in their familiar offensive set. You can see Louis trying to set up some poach defense to stop the initial play, and a hand block touch there. Hunt manages to scoop it up. Now goes Scooper to James. James surveying for the next option, puts it into space in front of Quigley. Pressure defense there, but James again using his body position to keep that one in his hands. Goes Scooper reset again here. Quigley with the disc. Not a lot of movement from either team. Louis Luncheonette happy to let teams work it in, and then the blade flick from McPhail to James. Once again, that familiar play we have seen time and time, and Brunch Money keeping their lead by 1.
Definitely looked a little bit stagnant, but I think they were taking their time with the disc and finding the regular James in the end zone there.
That chemistry on that offensive unit for Brunch Money definitely on display. They seem to always know where each other is going to be. Back of the end zone now for Turcotte. Finds Cabot. Thought about the end zone shot. Now it goes looking. Landry reels it in. Just on the end zone line once again. Finds Cabot. Going up line and into her hands. The diving catch keeps her feet in bounds. Lays on the ground for a second, takes a deep breath, and she deserves it.
She definitely deserves it. That's 2 bids from her and completed. Putting 100% effort into this game, knowing it's the finals.
Yeah, there is no question that Julie Landry wants this win.
Like you said, being in the right place at the right time. Landry, started that play.
So all tied up 12-12 here. 16 minutes remaining in this one. James. Hunt now. Goes around to the reset for McPhail. McPhail finds Quigley. Patience right now from Brunch Money. They're going for the hammer look to Hunt. Does well to turn his head quickly to see that one. And then a pick was called. Looks like some discussion between the two teams here. James will tap it back in. Brunch Money looking for a hold still. Fail around to Hunt. Hunt looking for James. The flying defensive attempt from Bernat, not enough. And that one stays here with Brunch Money.
Bernat has been soaring through the air a couple of times here, have we seen. And was just a bit too far from that one with the height of James.
Incredibly athletic plays. Turcotte will tap it in. Desbienblay now finds Landry. To the end zone. Scoops it up, keeps her feet in bounds, signals for the goal. Once again, 13-13 in this game.
That little 1-2 toe touch coming from Louis Lejeton to score, to tie it all up.
Two teams both taking a second to walk back onto the field. Every single point matters so much right now. The gold medal on the line. 13 and a half minutes to go. Hunt. Running out of options. Finds McPhail across the field. Now Quigley. Brunch Money cycling through those positions, and now it's James who finds McPhail in the end zone. James doing it in both the goals and the assists. They lead 14-13.
Yeah, I think Brunch Money has had a bit of a challenge with Louis Lejeton. However, like we've seen all weekend, they have continued to work hard and find each other.
Yeah, Louis Luncheonette just staying in here as well. They've been so clinical, especially in the second half, coming right out of the gate. 2 points out of half to tie it up, and now trading points ever since. These two teams so evenly matched. Great championship game here at the Canadian 4-on-4 Ultimate Championships. As Cabot shoots to the end zone. Landry Ballantyne almost got a hand to that one, but it is another goal for Landry, and an incredible one at that, 14-14.
She's definitely happy about that one. It was looking like an easy grab to come down compared to her last 3 bids.
And they're going to keep Landry on the field right now, recognizing that she has been a playmaker for this team. So putting her out on defense, seeing if she can generate something for a break as James gets it under for Brunch Money. Now Quigley on that far side, hitting Greer Hunt. James again, absolutely elevating. Not much Cabot could do about that one. And then the dish into the end zone, keeping their lead of 1 point here.
It's unreal to see him jump so effortlessly, and even just a little bit, and he's able to grab that disc.
So 15-14. 11 and a half minutes to go. Brunch Money trying to keep their gold medal from 2017 after not attending the tournament last year. Louis Luncheonette looking for their first gold medal of this tournament as well. Julie Davio with the disc. Bernat on the far sideline. Looking for a reset, gets it. Nice bid attempt there from Dagenet. Gets back up onto the mark as Boisveld looks for the next option. Goes for the reset here to Gagnon to the end zone. Julie Davio is there. This one is going to be locked all the way to the end at this point right now. Alicia, it is looking so tight out there.
It is looking tight. I think Sim was just a little bit lost on that defensive possession there. She just missed her, but Davio was in the right position to score. And we're tied all up. This is the finals, baby.
McPhail puts it up to Hunt for the reset. Hunt finds an option with James, who's going to look. McPhail can run onto that one. Goes for the bid anyways, but it was a little too far out of her hands, and I think she knew it. But put everything out there when you can in a final.
When there's a disc up, we're always jumping. You bid, try to get that disc, even if it's further away.
Looking for Julie Landry, and there's going to be an uncontested strip here. Definitely was in her hand, but just outside the end zone again. Louis Luncheonette looking for their first lead of the game. Cabot on the doorstep. Resetting now. Cabot finds Turcotte back. Landry 10 yards out of the end zone. Patience here now from Louis Luncheonette. Looking to take the lead here. Cabot inside. Goes for the blade into the hands. Ends up just outside the end zone. Bobbled it, and then the dish into Landry. And that is the first lead of the game here for Louis Luncheonette.
Just a little disappointment from Brunch Money. Definitely was there on that possession. Just touched her hands.
Exciting game here with the clock ticking down. 8 minutes to go. As Gray gets it into Ballantyne. Low pass there to Smith, but he hangs on. Sim now has Smith in the end zone, and they make it look easy. A quick response here from Brunch Money.
That's definitely what they needed, a bit of energy. A few low passes there, but they were able to keep them up and score, and we're tied again. What a finals.
Unbelievable game on our hands right now. Both of these teams have been so clinical. Very few mistakes, having to earn their defensive opportunities. Tot gets it in. Cabot over to Landry. Dan Turcotte now looking for the next option, and Cabot's going to go for that signature I.O. Scuba. Finds Landry, who dishes it into her teammate in the end zone, and they keep their 1 point lead 17-16 here in the finals.
We're trading points here back and forth for Brunch Money and Louis Le Jeton. Landry definitely being still in the right place at the right time, but our teammates are helping her out to get in the end zone and score.
Hunt goes for a hammer of his own to James, and that one is reeled in, and that has been made effortless all day.
All day effortless. Just a little hop in the end zone for him, and he scores.
5 minutes left in this game. 6 minutes left. Every point critical at this stage in the match. Landry tries to initiate there. Louis Luncheonette setting up in a vertical stack. Cabot doesn't like what he sees upfield. Has the open option under. Reset now with Landry. To the end zone. Shooting finds Damien Blais on the far sideline, and Cabot going 1 and 2, getting the reset right away.
Good poach defense there by Ballantyne.
Looking for their next option. Low on options. Gets the reset. Damien Blais hangs on to that, and there's going to be a stall down called. Immediately contested here by Turcotte. Landry looking for an option. Cabot finding himself open in reset space again, and now to the end zone, and it's none other than Julie Landry. She is working tirelessly out there for Louis Luncheonette.
Just taking a step down and reflecting and taking a breath. She's running around all over the place.
Incredible play that we have seen from her today. Absolutely been the star of this Louis Luncheonette team, and I mean, I'm not sure how many points she's got in so far, but I think it's got to be like maybe 16 out of the 18 points. That's what it feels like, at least.
Oh, it definitely does feel like that.
So a timeout was called here, I believe, by Brunch Money. Just looking to keep their calm, take a deep breath. They need to hold here and then find a way to get a break on this team if they want to win this game.
As a group here collected together and just took, like you said, a deep breath and bring that energy that they've brought out all tournament. You can sense a bit of frustration maybe on the offensive end with Brunch Money. However, James has been in the right spot and they've continued to score, not letting up at all.
So Hunt will pick up here for Brunch Money. Immediately swings to the near side of the field. Hunt again getting it right back. Thought about the shot to the end zone. Didn't have it. Goes to Quigley in the middle. Now James near sideline. Now to the end zone. Has Hunt open, and a great shot there from Martin James. And a much needed point, keeping this one tied with only 2.5 minutes left in the game.
Good pressure defense there by Turcotte. Unfortunately, could not keep up there to get in the end zone, and Brunch Money was able to score.
So all tied up 18-18. 2 minutes remaining, and now it looks like a timeout here from Louis Luncheonette this time. Maybe just giving some of their players a break. Won't be surprised if we see some of the same names we've been saying all day back on the field. The likes of Cabot and Landry have been running the show.
Yep, I think Louis Luncheonette also has a bit of a smaller roster than Brunch Money. So a little timeout to get some water and recollect a bit. But
this is everything you want from a game of this caliber, the gold medal game at the Canadian 4-on-4 Ultimate Championships. 18-18, less than a minute and a half on the clock now. And a point here, Louis could win them this game.
Yeah, I think a good defensive pressure by Brunch Money here to get, by Brunch Money, yeah.
Landry now on the near sideline. Louis Luncheonette just need to take care of the disc here. That one flipped up. Reset now to Turcotte. Cabot on the near sideline. Had the 7 cut in Landry but didn't see it. Landry laying out to retain possession. Fakes the shot to the end zone, resets with Cabot. That one is too far out of the reach. Yolande Cabot can't get there. Tyler Smith, the important defensive play. That could be the difference maker in this game, as Foster will pick up here for Brunch Money. Resets to Smith. 11 seconds on the clock. But a miscommunication. Ballantyne changed the direction of her cut. And that is a gift here back to Louis Luncheonette. The horn going. So universe point. The next point will be the winner here. Luncheonette just need to value the disc. Debian Blais resetting to Turcotte. Goes to Cabot. Resetting to Landry. Cabot open in the reset space again. Goes for the hammer to Turcotte. Keeps his feet in bounds. And Louis Luncheonette are your 2019 Canadian 4-on-4 Ultimate Champions.
What an ending to a game. The 2 turnovers, they were crucial from both teams, but Louis Luncheonette were able to capitalize.
An incredible game from both teams. Hard fought by Brunch Money. Worked it all the way through this game. Got the turnover on Universe Point. Couldn't keep it in their hands, and well deserved. Louis Luncheonette, the number 1 seed in this tournament. They proved why. And Alicia, I don't know about you, but Julie Landry has got to be the MVP of this final.
Oh, 100%. She was all over the field in the handler position, in the cutter position. She just was amazing.
Thank you so much for tuning in with us all weekend. It's been a great one here at the 2019 Canadian 4-on-4 Ultimate Championships. We'll be back with some more live stream games in just a month at the Canadian High School Ultimate Championships, coming to you from Ottawa. For Becky Thompson and Alicia Racine, thank you so much and have a great day.